guys, Christian P here, and today we are going to be trying to push up into Hog Mountain. We are pretty close, we're at 2915, and today we're going to be using a Battle Ram Three Musketeer deck. I've been experimenting with the Three Musketeers, and it hasn't worked too well because I've been facing people who have level 7 fireballs, and I had a level 6 Three Musketeers until about yesterday. So we're just going to jump straight into it and see what we can do against some level 10s. Alright, at least this guy isn't going to be one of those people that just BMs the entire game. But, okay, we're going to drop down on Night Witch. And this deck is mostly centered around Night Witch Battle Ram, but the Three Musketeers are kind of thrown in there. I'm going to drop down an Ice Golem just to see how he counters it. And see what he does. He's going to drop, okay, that's very bad. He has an Executioner and a Tornado. That's very, very bad for me. So I'm just going to let his Executioner walk up. Then I'm going to drop down a Mega Minion on the left of the Executioner. He's going to Graveyard. Okay. So I'm just going to drop down some... I'm just going to drop down a Goblin Gang. Take out this Graveyard very easily. My Minions are still alive. Just barely, though. And then my Goblin Gang's going to take out that Ice Golem, which is very good. He's got a Night Witch of his own. That's why he's using... Okay, that makes a bunch of sense. So, now I'm just going to take out his Night Witch and pump up. That's the main thing you want to do with a Three Musketeer deck, is pump up a lot. And this deck is pretty expensive when I added in the pump. Okay, that really kind of helped me, because I still got the one hit. And now he's down about 500 damage, and I've got 2 elixir pumps up. So we're just going to drop down another Night Witch. We're going to see what he does. If he drops the Executioner really quick on the left, I think... Oh, he's going to... Okay, that was pretty well played. I'm going to have to drop my Goblin Gang up to keep it from getting in that poison. He's going to drop his Ice Golem. I'm just going to use another pump, because he did take out my pump from before. Now, my Night Witch is going to battle his Night Witch. His is going to come out because of his bats and the tower. Now I'm just going to drop down some minions to try to take this out. The minions should take out that Night Witch very quickly, and the bats. Now, he has not seen my Three Musketeers yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop an Ice Golem and Battle Ram on the right side. I'm going to pump up, and then when he Graveyard poisons the next time, I'm just going to rush him. And because of the Ice Golem, the Battle Ram connects, because it makes it to where the Battle Ram can't be turned. That was perfect. Alright, so now I'm just going to wait. I'm going to drop down the Night Witch to the right of the Executioner. Now, see, he's going to drop down that... He's going to drop down that Poison Graveyard. This is where I go in and rush him. He doesn't have his Executioner up. He doesn't have the Poison, so I'm going to go Three Musketeers right on the left side. He does not have anything to counter this. Oh, he's got the Tornado, but it looks like that's still going to take out his tower. Oh, he got back to his Executioner. Alright, so but I get his tower down to 833. Now he can't use his Poison or his Executioner, which really limits him in the pushes he can make. So I'm just going to rush Battle Ram Goblin Gang, and this should take it out. Yeah, that's going to take it out. Battle Ram connects. He poisons. Oh, he barely keeps his tower alive. So I'm going to Ice Golem Night Witch. He's going to drop an Executioner very close up. So my Mega Minion targeted the thing I didn't want it to target. It targeted the Night Witch, but I've still got enough to go Three Musketeers right in the middle of his face, and then that's a win for me against this level 10 with the Three Musketeers. Thanks. Good game. Good luck. That was really close, but I played that pretty well, I've got to say. I kept him, and he didn't know that I had those Three Musketeers, so I was just able to go in there and drop those Three Musketeers after he dropped his Graveyard Poison, and that was the end of it. So, now, I've got a pretty good hand. I've got the Ice Golem, Mega Minion, Battle Ram. I'm going to rush Battle Ram, just see what happens. I don't have any... Oh, okay, he's going to Goblin Barrel, so I'm just going to Minions. My Battle Ram does connect, because he drops down his skeleton army to the right of the Battle Ram, so not all the skeletons hit it. He's got a level 7 wizard. That could be something that can destroy this deck, Level 7 wizards are very strong. Wizards at a higher level are strong in particular. But, oh, he's got a P.E.K.K.A. too. I need this Night Witch to take out this wizard, and it does, and my Goblin Gang distracts the P.E.K.K.A. for long enough that the Night Witch can spawn a bit more bats, and my Goblin Gang can take out his minion horde really easily. Now, I'm just going to drop a Mega Minion in the back. I'm going to Elixir Collector right when the other one pumps out, so I'm getting 2 when they pump out again. And now we are really ahead. He's got a few more hits on my tower. He's got a bit more damage. But besides that, it looks like I'm controlling this battle pretty well. So I'm going to use minions. He's going to use Elite Barb, so I'm going to Battle Ram. Because Battle Ram is very powerful against Elite Barbs for some reason. I'm going to Goblin Gang his Goblin Barrel, which isn't going to work as good as I was hoping. But now I've got a bunch of troops going on his right side. And it doesn't look like he has any spells to counter it. He only has his wizard. That tower is going down. There you go. That's a 1 crown with 1 minute left in this battle. We have 2 pumps up. Haven't even showed him our 3 Musketeers yet. And we just hit double elixir. Now, this is actually kind of bad. I don't have anything to really counter this minion horde because I don't have any spells in this deck. So, I really need that Ice Golem to do good for me. See, okay, so right now, I'm going to drop an Ice Golem right in his lane, and then I'm going to drop 3 Musketeers dead in the center. Oh, he countered with the... Okay, he countered with something that I didn't think he would for the Ice Golem. He countered it with the Skeleton Army, which kind of made it to where my 3 Musketeers didn't work as well. But they still got a bunch of damage after we killed that P.E.K.K.A. So we're still doing really good. We're looking very good in this match. I'm going to Ice Golem and then Battle Ram in the lane. He's going to P.E.K.K.A., which will take that out. But I think now I need 3 Musketeers to defend this push that he's got, because he's got a huge push coming down the left side. And I think that Mega Minion will do fine. I've got some Musketeers targeting that Goblin Barrel. I'm going to use an Ice Golem to try to distract them so they won't hit my tower. He's dropped down another Witch, so I'm just going to wait, drop my Night Witch down, and he's going to spawn double skeletons right there. This is looking very bad for me at the end of this. It's only because I have no spells. I think I'm going to have to figure out a way to put spells into this deck, because this deck against Minion Horde is just not working out. So I think I'm probably going to have to, instead of Ice Golem, use the Zap spell. I feel like that'll be better. It is still 4.3, which is very expensive, but it did work out that one time very well, and I think it can still work out. But Minion Hordes, I just need to stop facing Minion Hordes and I'll be fine. So he says good luck, thumbs up. So he's got a Dark Prince. What? That is super weird to see. A Dark Prince? That made me rise pretty low. My Battle Ram is going to connect with the tower, but he does have some Elite Barbs that may be coming back later on. But I've got a bunch of bats and a Mega Minion on that tower. That tower is going to take a bunch of damage. He dropped an Electro Wizard on top of my Mega Minion, which made it to where the Mega Minion got 1 hit on that Electro Wizard. My Goblin Gang's going back to the left side after countering that Electro Wizard, and his tower is already down to 1,200. He's got 1 Fire Spirit coming down in the left lane. It's not going to do anything, but he does have a Battle Ram, so I'm going to zap these Fire Spirits to make it to where they can't take out my bats from my Night Witch. And then I'm going to Battle Ram, which is going to sponge the Fire Spirits for the Night Witch. And now the Battle Ram did connect with the tower. My Night Witch is still alive, which is going to take the tower. And might even take... It's not going to take the Furnace because he drops down an Electro Wizard. And this Electro Wizard could be a little difficult to counter. I'm going to drop down a Mega Minion and see if it lives, and it does, and it lives to do a bunch of damage to this Dark Prince. Now, I'm going to leave this Dark Prince, which is pretty risky, I would say, with how much damage his level 5 Dark Prince does. I'm going to drop down the Night Witch on the right side because I know he's going to end up taking that other tower. He doesn't know I have 3 Musketeers yet, so I'm going to drop those 3 Musketeers right in his face, and he fireballs my Night Witch, which means my 3 Musketeers are going to go crazy on that tower, and it's going to take down his tower. There you go, that's a 2 crown. Now we've got a Battle Ram going down the right side. It's just going to take out that Electro Wizard. That's all it was really meant for. I've got a Mega Minion and some minions on the left side to take out that Dark Prince. I think this game is pretty wrapped up. I'm going to use the 3 Musketeers on the left side. Then he places down the Furnace again at the perfect time for me. And now my Battle Ram is going to distract for the 3 Musketeers. Oh, but he uses his Electro Wizard very wisely to take out my 3 Musketeers. Now I'm just going to keep on spamming troops, and I think that's going to be a 3 crown. Yes, it is. That's a 3 crown versus that level 10. Good game. These 3 Musketeers are doing so well with this Battle Ram deck because I don't even have to show 3 Musketeers until later in the match. Now I'm facing a level 9, which is very rare. Good luck. Thumbs up. We're going to probably pump up here and see what he does. If he drops a fireball or a lightning on my pump, that's going to be perfect for me, because that means that I know that I can use my 3 Musketeers after I place down my elixir pump and get him distracted with that. He does zap, which barely takes out my bats. That was a very close call, I would say. Now my bats are going to take out his bats. No, they're not. Okay, I thought they would have. He's got a level 7 Musketeer, which, it doesn't really matter. I have level 7 3 Musketeers. I'm going to use a Goblin Gang, which, that is one bad thing, though, about that level 7 Musketeer. It one-shots my Goblin Gang. And so, now, I did see him use a Fireball, so that's good for me, because I know he's got that Fireball. Now, I'm just going to let my tower take out those archers, let those archers get 1 hit. And now, I think I'm going to be behind maybe 1 elixir, or maybe ahead 1 elixir right now. So I'm going to drop down my Night Witch. I'm going to see if he drops his Night Witch. No, he drops an Ice Wizard. Okay, so I'm not going to use my Battle Ram. There you go. He uses his Night Witch. Now I'm going to use Battle Ram on the left side. I'm going to watch out for, like, oh, he's got... I was going to zap if it was like a skeleton army, but he's got elite barbs, which is not going to be good for me. I need those minions to take out those elite barbs. Oh, what was that one minion doing? What is it doing? Okay, I need to drop down a pump. I will let that Ice Wizard do its damage, and that minion's going to get 2 hits. Alright, well, that's fine. So, now I'm going to drop down... Oh, I'm going to drop down a Night Witch, and maybe a Goblin Gang, I don't know. This is going really bad right now. He's kind of turned the tables on me. I'm going to Battle Ram, and now that he's used his Fireball, I'm going to 3 Musketeers, and then I'm going to Minions. This could be the end of that left tower. I think I've got his left tower down from this. Yes, that is his left tower gone for sure. Those goblins from that Goblin Gang are absolutely destroying his tower. I'm going to use a Battle Ram. I'm just going to keep the pressure on him. Now I'm going to use 3 Musketeers. He did miss my Battle Ram with that Fireball. I thought he hit my Battle Ram, but apparently not. He used a Hog Rider on the right side. He just wants that 1 crown. I'll give it to him if the Hog Rider can take it out in time. I'm going to zap to take out those bats, and there you go. That's another 3 crown victory with this deck. I feel like this deck is very strong with the Night Witch, the Battle Ram, and the 3 Musketeers, now that my 3 Musketeers are leveled up. So I think we'll jump into one more match, and then that's going to be the end of this video. And, well, first we're going to open up our crown chest, and this last match may put us up into Hog Mountain. So, let's see if we can do it. Alright, last match against a level 10. Good luck. Thumbs up. Let's see what happens in this match. Now, I don't have my pump, which is something that I don't like. I want my pump, because if I have 3 Musketeers, I'm not going to drop them, because that's kind of a bad idea. Now, this is a time to where I'm going to pump up, and I'm going to wait. I'm just going to wait for his golem to get here, and then I'm going to Three Musketeers his golem. And I'm going to drop it in between my tower and the elixir collector, because then he can't lightning without it hitting, like, multiple stuff. So it's most likely not going to target the Three Musketeers. But now my Three Musketeers need to get pushed back with the golem exploding from its death damage. I have no idea what's going on. I think the game literally just kind of froze. There you go. Okay, it stopped lagging, but I've lost that tower from that... Oh, man, that's bad. From that Inferno Dragon. Maybe. No, it's not going to. And he's got Minion Horde. Minion Horde is the death of me with this deck for some reason. I think even with the Zap, it's still the deck that kind of... the card that kind of kills this deck. So I think I'm going to drop down an elixir collector. And we're just going to let all those minions do a bunch of damage. So he knows we have Three Musketeers, so this is not going to go too well. I guess I can rush since he just dropped down his golem on the right side. He logs, which I don't think the log was the best. Okay, now I see why the log was his best play. Because he's got that skeleton army, and Three Musketeers just take forever to take out skeleton army. Now, he's going to drop down an Ice Wizard, which I am actually glad to see him drop, because now I can just use my Night Witch, and my Night Witch will take out that Ice Wizard. I need those bats that spawn from this Night Witch to turn around and just kill these minions, which it didn't really do. Okay, so now I'm going to drop down my Three Musketeers. I'm going to drop down my Three Musketeers, get that one elixir from the pump. He's going to drop down a golem, so I'm going to have to Goblin Gang and try to take that. I'm going to Battle Ram Night Witch. So I'm really just going for this one crown right now. I don't even care if I can get that one crown. This could be a game-winning push, but it looks like, that Minion Horde is just stopping me so much. The Minion Horde is killing me in these matches. But that's going to be the last match. A 0-2 loss. But his deck pretty much countered mine. I didn't have anything to counter that golem. I don't know what I could put in this to counter that golem. That was a close match. So, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And peace out.